All right, here we go.
Let's do this.
We finished hiding the pickle.
We hid a pickle from Chris.
Yeah, that was not in any way sexual innuendo because no one understands our sexual innuendo because it never makes sense. So this hiding the pickle was us literally hiding the pickle. Oh, yeah, we should definitely
right
do
here
that.
on the air.
Right here.
Hi, everyone.
This is how prepared we are.
Welcome
to On the Hot. I'm Amy.
I'm Whitney.
And
this is Pickle's Cage.
Yes, we hit a little Easter egg for Chris this week just to thank him for... I guess if this is how we thank people, no one wants to know. But
you're welcome,
Fun
Chris.
fact, our dear sweet baby angel Chris loves to make pickles.
He does.
And we think Nicolas Cage is funny. And
because he's what was he? Ghost Rider.
Yeah. And I found a sticker on Etsy of a Nicolas Cage. It's a pickle with Nicolas Cage's face on it.
It's beautiful.
So,
we'll post it.
Yeah, no, we bought that for him.
Yeah, we did. So welcome down the hunt. We are a paranormal comedy podcast.
We are. We checked both those boxes.
Yes, we do. Unintentionally.
Yeah.
We did not plan to be comedy, but we're clearly comics.
Thanks. She's fixing my hair.
You're welcome.
So we're also
love us.
In a weird relationship.
Why'd I say lover?
I don't know.
We're not lovers.
Fine. This scarf's got to go.
We're already hot.
Hot and bothered.
We're just total idiots is what it amounts to. But anywho, great.
Okay, so
cool.
if you're a first-time listener, welcome.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
If you're a returning listener, we love you. Thank you very, very much.
Yes.
Quick reminder, because we've actually been getting some, contact. I don't know. What do I say?
We've been making contact.
Yeah, we've been making contact with people on Earth.
Yes.
Through our social media. So make sure you
amazing.
check us out on Facebook and Instagram at On the Hunt.
Yes. And Twitter is On Haunt at On Haunt Podcast. I'm just going to say, too, that there for about a month or month and a half, it was just really stagnant, right? Like we weren't getting a lot of contact. I was starting to doubt myself, Amy. Amy and I...
But you didn't share any of this with me ahead of time, so I would have given you a pep talk had you done that, because this is, like I told you, the one time a week I actually get out of my house and socialize.
Well, it was like a place where I wasn't going to come to be like, Amy, I don't want to do the podcast anymore. It wasn't anything like that, but I was just kind of like, I'm the type of person, and my love language is words of affirmation. So I need to hear from the people that they like me, and it makes me feel better about myself. I should go to therapy.
Yes, you should. I probably should too, because I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, no one say anything? Well, I don't care. Screw you. We're funny. I think we're funny.
Right,
I think our stories are good.
Clearly have problems.
We're not aggressive. Sorry if you're just tuning in.
She is.
I'm a little bit today. It's been a long week.
She's not aggressive. She's never scratched my face off.
No,
ever.
never. Not intentionally.
No. But anywho, we got some great contact this week. Drew the plumber reached out. Seriously, made my week. He sent me a DM on Instagram. I'm our social media manager, so that's why I say me. And I immediately sent a message to Chris and Mandy in the official On the Haunt business chat.
Yes.
That's a thing. It's embarrassing, but it is a thing.
So thank you, because fun fact, Drew the plumber, we actually thought you were
Chris.
And that he made up a name just to make us feel good about ourselves. So thank you
Fun
so
fact,
much.
Chris doesn't care enough to do that. Bless your heart, Chris. He has a life.
But we're still leaving you the Nicolas Cage sticker because we love you and appreciate you.
So thank you, Drew, for reaching out. There's a sticker on the way to you.
There is.
He bravely gave us his address, and we won't murder you. We promise.
We promise. We
can't even get out of bed.
Many shows to watch on Netflix.
Books to read.
Yes.
Beds to sleep on.
For sure.
That sounded weird. God.
But it's our lives.
What am I doing? Also, my cousin Rachel reached out,
Yes.
which was so sweet. And so, again, it's just so nice.
And we also had a Facebook recommendation.
Yes, from Rebecca.
From Rebecca. So thank you so much, Rebecca. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
She said, absolutely love and completely recommend the podcast. Just stumbled upon it 2 days ago and currently binge listening even while I work. Thank you, ladies, for all your hard work on this podcast.
Oh, God.
So thank you, Rebecca. It is truly appreciated. And I know when we get on here, we always talk about how unprepared and ridiculous we are, which is true, but we spend hours on that unpreparedness, believe it or not.
We do.
It's really, really touches us.
Yes.
In all the tingly places. God,
this is going to be such a mess.
When you guys reach out and tell us that you like us. So thank you. And see, now you've gotten Whitney re-energized.
I do.
Recharged.
I feel so, which is that's really sad, but, it's who I am. It just feeds my soul to be told I'm doing well. It's something for my childhood, I guess.
You're doing great.
Thank you, God. Okay, I'm so sorry and embarrassed.
All right. Haunted housekeeping, shall we?
Haunted housekeeping.
If you heard a weird noise,
something like that. Sorry,
like
if I
that,
spat
towards the end of the episode last week, it was not an error in Chris's amazing
executive producer skills.
It was actually him doing us a favor because Whitney accidentally let the F-bomb slip, and we're like, maybe we better.
We try not to use that word.
Yeah, we try.
Amy tries not to curse overall. She does a good job. I try as well. Not as good, though.
Which is really hard for me, because if you know me in my real life, the expletives fly freely. But I just try to
keep it clean.
When something's out there in the, internet universe, it's there forever. So I just, you never know. I might run for office someday.
And I just don't give up.
I might be mayor of Whiteside.
Wow.
Grandma did it for a while.
Triangulating your location. Drew's gonna come and kill you.
Bring it, Drew. I got a 24-pound pug that'll sit on your lap and make you not want to murder me. So there.
That's scary.
It is, for sure.
My God.
Speaking of my 20-whatever-pound pug.
Yes.
Been looking for my Roku all week.
Okay.
Couldn't find it. Actually...
Roku.
For the remote.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I guess I should throw that in
the box.
The actual, box. So couldn't find it all week long. We moved heavy furniture, thinking maybe it had fallen under something. Couldn't find it. My oldest son texts me this morning. Found your remote. The dog brought it downstairs and put it in my bed.
What?
Really,
What?
Rowan? Really?
Why?
Thanks. How did she get her tiny little pug mouth and her tiny little pug teeth wrapped around that remote? I mean, I'm kind of impressed, but I'm also super annoyed.
Yeah.
And so, of course, I posted on my personal social media page. People are like, you could just download the app onto your phone.
No, I didn't.
No, thank you. Now I do. Whitney handles all the technology on our end. I know nothing.
I'm working on our website too, and I'm not a website designer.
Sorry,
it's okay at all, but I'm trying to figure out how when you can click on the word merch and then it just goes to our merch page. Just really stupid.
You just insert a link.
I mean, I know that, but it's not that simple. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that really easily on a Google slide, but I know nothing about web pages.
Yeah, it's
so
not I know how to hyperlink. Anyway, nobody cares. Okay.
What's that? I can't think specifically what it was, but I said at least 3 inaccuracies last week, I believe.
That's what you should come to expect here.
Yeah, that's just who we are. So it's to the point, I don't even know what I said that was wrong, but I know I said stuff wrong because we really do listen to this back.
We do.
So last week was a hot mess express.
But highly entertaining, if you ask me.
I thought it was funny.
Look at us.
We're texting each other. We're so amazing.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
But Chris validated it and told us we killed it.
Because he has to. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't
Chris has to deal with us every week.
He doesn't have to. At any point, he could be like,
he's like,
we're
what
done
can
with
I
this.
say to make this group text stop?
What can I say to make them stop coming to my house every week in my studio? They demand every week.
It would have to be something pretty awful, Chris. Sorry, just saying.
We'll just keep showing up here. We sneak in the window. Anywho.
Yeah, Whitney's got the code.
I can't remember it, but
She can never remember the code.
anyway, I do have it somewhere in my text. I'm reading a really good book right now. It's called The Girls in the Garden. I think it's by Lisa Jewell. Do you know that author? Mm-mm. Oh my gosh, it's really good. I just wanted to put a little recommendation.
Check it out.
I'm only halfway through it though, so who knows? It might end really poorly. But it's about like this girl who finds her sister bloody and like injured in their in a park.
I've been looking for something new to read. I'm
Stuff
thinking
like
about
that.
checking out Stassi Schroeder's book.
Yeah.
I love reality shows.
Yes,
if you've
there's
listened
no
to these
shame in that.
episodes, you know I'm totally into them.
She's from Vanderpump Rules.
She's from Vanderpump Rules, yes.
Awesome.
And I know Erica Jane has a book out too. She's a Real Housewife of what is she? Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah. She was married to a really older man.
She still is. Yeah, Tom.
And she's sassy.
I like her a lot.
She wears pigtails a lot.
Yes.
And she's too old for that.
She had a photo taken off of Instagram the other day before I got to see it. I'm like, darn it, what did you put up, Erica?
Yeah, no, I like her. I get that.
So I might get those. Spring break's right around the corner.
I've got like 6 books at home in my bag from the library because I was like, I'm gonna request these because it sometimes takes like a week, like a few weeks to come in. No, they all came in at once, so they're just sitting there.
Yeah, well, you know.
But it makes me so happy inside as a book lover. I'm like, oh God, all these books.
Oh, for sure. I love books.
Okay, no one cares.
No, we feel like, sorry, guys.
My story is so, anyway, it's going to be a show and it's going to be great.
I mean,
you ready
that's
for
what
it?
we are. That should be our, it shouldn't be
it should be the title
a
of our
paranormal podcast with Amy and Whitney. It should just be
a show with Amy and Whitney.
For sure.
We need to be thinking of titles as we go along here, Amy.
Okay, I got my handy dandy flare pen in hand.
I love that. Are all your flares navy blue? It's so pretty.
No, I have like I
rainbow?
bought like a 24 pack. I really spoiled myself.
Shoot, girl. They're really great for
I think I had like
papers, I'm sure.
a certain % off coupon for Target or something. So I'm like, I'm buying the big pack of flare pigs.
Yeah, you are. Okay.
I said pigs. I meant pins. Sorry. Target does not sell pigs.
And flare ones at that.
Yes. If they did, I'd buy them all.
Flamboyant pig.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
For about one day.
Hello. Get me in here. I'm cold. I don't know why the big saying that. Okay. The look of anticipation.
She's like really hiding her paper big time too.
Because I am Baba Wawa. That was so funny. You're really good at that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. My subject.
What? Topic.
Oh my God. Is, I'm really sweaty and nervous. Why am I nervous?
I don't know.
Suggested to me by the one and only Christopher Wayne Brokaw. Sorry, Chris.
Mine this week is too.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh,
we texted him.
I know. I bet I know what you're. I know what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm doing the worldwide hum.
Ooh.
Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know a lot about it, but I do know what it is.
There's a lot. It's hard to find a lot about it.
Yeah.
I'll start there.
Yeah. You and I are in the same boat.
Okay.
This week.
So that's why we may be doing a reenactment at the end of this.
Do you have a script?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. We haven't read from a script since those rednecks got
this is
taken by aliens.
This is going to be just as good.
Can't wait.
So prepare yourself. It's so stay tuned.
And it's kind of improv. Obviously, since I have to ask, is there a script?
It's gonna be great.
They're on the people are on the edge of their seats right now.
Are okay. So I got my news topics. I got my sources. I'm sorry. It's Friday. Like the end of the day. My brain is no longer
There's
working.
been so much puking and pooping happening at my house. I can't even get my life together right now.
Like from So my sources today are Wikipedia, thehum.info. It always confuses me when things aren't .com, which I know is really like American centric because, in other countries it's not .com.
Right. I always know if it's .org or .gov. It's like legit.
Yeah.
None of my sources have ever
What about
been
.info? What does that mean? Nobody knows. An article from The Guardian and an NBC article by Mark Lalanila.
Great name.
Hey, Mark Lalanila. So what is the hum? It's a low-frequency sound that can be heard in many places across the world. And for those that hear it, it can be pervasive and persistent. Some describe it as a humming.
Hence the name, the hum.
The hum. A rumbling or a droning, almost like a big truck idling. By the way, we're going to hear it later. Woo.
Oh, can't wait.
Someone said it sounds... This is so bad. I'm so sorry. Someone on Reddit, because that's where I went, of course, said it sounds like a terrible marching band with a tuba that's way too loud and out of tune. Can you imagine hearing that all the time? It's terrible.
I do. There is a plane that flies really low over my house every single night.
Maybe you're hearing the hum because it happens at night.
One time I was outside and actually saw the plane.
Oh. How do you know it's still coming?
I don't know.
Maybe that
Maybe
it's aliens.
But quit flying so close to my house, yo.
Yeah, that's
not
really
cool.
rude. It's not.
I go to bed
very
at
nice.
7:30. Have a little respect.
Yeah.
Freaking pilot. And also to the guy who like sprays the crops near my house. For real, knock it off. Like,
How late is that?
well, no, that's in broad daylight, but he literally almost crashes into my house 25 times because they do like these loops, where they just keep going and going. And I hate how close he gets to my house. It terrifies me.
I'm sorry. I
Stop
literally
it.
thought it was I forgot we were talking about planes.
Oh,
I was very confused at why there was like a machine near your house spraying crops. I understand now.
okay.
I remember that when
All
I lived
coming
over
back
there.
to you now.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's not you.
Sidebar.
The sound it's typically perceived as louder at night than during the day and louder indoors than outdoors, which is weird.
Well, if you think about it, if
does
you're
that sound?
indoors, it's like echoing. Is that a smoke alarm? Should we be leaving, exiting?
Is that the hum?
building?
It's followed me. Oh my God. The sound can usually be masked by background noise. So like a lot of times people hear this, like they're trying to go to bed. They're laying in bed. They're trying to go to sleep. And suddenly they just start hearing this like kind of like that.
Okay.
But apparently some people say it can be masked by using like a fan or keeping a radio on. But other people say not. It's estimated that 2 to 4% of the global population can hear this and have heard it, which is very interesting. Not very many people, really.
No.
One
They have like super
hearing or hearing problems.
Yes. your eardrum has ruptured. Get to urgent care.
Right. You have tinnitus or whatever that's called. So one user on Reddit shared that it usually begins for them around midnight each night and then goes away if they lean their head over the edge of the bed. So like if they're just laying in bed, they don't hear it. But they lean it. Isn't that weird? It makes you wonder then if it's like a imbalance
Like
in your
an
brain.
inner ear thing too, maybe.
Yeah, which isn't paranormal. I'm saying it's aliens or secret government mind control.
Well, that's way more fun.
Yeah. Another user in Pittsburgh said that they hear it and it goes away during the summer but comes back in the winter when it's cold. It's all very confusing. This person also says that when someone speaks, it seems to stop and then doesn't start again for a few seconds until after the person has stopped speaking, which is weird.
Very.
Yeah, because then that makes you believe it's something intelligent or like that can, or it's like
it's responding.
yeah, it's bizarre. The typical characteristics of the world hum are that it follows sufferers wherever they go and that other people in the same place and time cannot hear it. This may be a type of autoacoustic phenomenon generated in the brain and auditory organs. Okay, anyway, that's boring.
Did you say Oregon?
Yes, I did. I meant organs. Oregon, the state.
She's just obsessed with the Oregon Trail. She can't think of anything else.
Oregon is what a place. Wow. Portland, keep it weird. That's Austin's theme. No, not Portland. Sorry. God.
Portland looks really cool, though.
It does. What a place.
Did you ever watch Portlandia when that was
Yes.
on? So funny.
So funny. Kyle loved that show. So there's a database on thehum.info that has an Excel spreadsheet with over 3,000 reports of people that have heard this noise, also their age, and then what the sound they're hearing sounds like.
God, I hate Excel spreadsheets. Could you imagine having to make that? Yikes.
I know. And this guy's just like keeping his Excel spreadsheet going. Okay, are you ready to hear what this sounds like?
Yes.
There's a few different ones. So I'm on YouTube. I simply searched the hum. And there's a few that come up.
Isn't that like another word for...
Yes.
Okay,
yes, it
so
is.
did you have any porn pop up?
So here we go. Oh, whoops. Hopefully I can make sure this
We are
is loud
experiencing technical difficulties. If no one can hear this.
enough. Okay.
Okay, so that was it.
That one's very quiet.
Not sure, yeah. If you didn't hear that, there was a faint sound.
Hold on, there's another one.
Okay. Wow.
Can you imagine hearing that all the
No,
time?
that would be so annoying. That sounds like one of those things, synthesizer.
I mean, how would you like go to work and live your life?
It would drive you insane.
Here's one more. This one I think.
Hi, my name is Eric Gross, and I am the founder of the Facebook...
Eric, shut it! Wait, whoops. Wait,
That's a cricket chirp.
I don't even hear anything
I don't
in that
either. We are thoroughly prepared, everybody.
one. This is who I am. That's creepy.
That is creepy. Okay, so there's some instances. I don't
There are
know.
some
Now people are going to hear crickets and be like, I heard it! It's the hum!
It's like a chirping. How do I make it go? It goes away during the day.
It's in my wall. That's so annoying when you get a cricket in your
Oh
wall.
God, it's the worst. What's interesting though about those is they don't all sound the same.
No.
I don't know.
And there's actual audio of that. So
Yeah.
it's not
In
your head.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm holding my head up. Like, my head.
Oh my God. Okay. So the phenomena started around the 1950s when reports started coming in to where I don't know of people hearing this noise.
All through the land.
And I'm like, who are they reporting to? Hear
All these people and all these stories know who to report things
I know.
to. I wouldn't have
Probably
a clue.
someone like us.
I'd be on like Lincoln County topics page.
I thought you were going to say bisultrate.
Well, knowing me, I'd probably be on there
Unrestricted
too.
Lincoln County.
Well, they changed their name to topics.
Oh, dang it. Well, unrestricted was like very rawr. Just so in case nobody knows, does your local community have a ridiculous Facebook page? Ours does.
Oh, it's not ridiculous. I thoroughly enjoy it. Please don't block me from your page.
Okay, it is ridiculous. You
I
can
need
block
to
me.
get. I just need to know what's going.
You do.
down in the town.
Yeah, I don't. I don't live in this
T-Roy.
county. That's fine. Okay, moving on.
Yes.
My
please.
story's almost over. Just kidding. We have a reenactment. Because here's the thing. Chris recommended this to me. I did a lot of
Sorry.
research, but it's all kind of the same thing. There's not a lot of depth to it.
Yeah.
But it's still really interesting to hear about. So the hum is most often heard in rural or suburban areas, probably due to the cases... Sorry, my paper cut off. The rest of that didn't copy and paste. But probably due to the fact that in cities, there's a lot of background noise, so you might not hear it.
True.
There are several factors in common. Generally, the hum is only heard indoors. It's louder at night than during the day. That's all. So there's 3 places in the world where it's heard most often. But if you go on that website, thehum.info, it shows a world map and then it has little
Like dots.
thank you, of where it's heard. And so obviously it's more common in highly populated areas, which
Right.
makes sense because there's more people there to hear
Yes.
it.
Because if a tree falls in a forest and no one's there to hear it, does it even make a sound?
Exactly. Wow. You're
Philosophy. We're looking at
Amy's-
each other's eyes very intensely too. It's
really awkward. Love hurts. Why am I singing that? I don't know. What is happening?
I don't know.
Okay. What was I even talking about? Okay, the 3 cities. So Bristol in southwest England. It's heard there. There's one called the Bristol hum, also sometimes called the Windsor hum. I think they're the same thing. I think. Don't quote me on that. So it's heard there. In Taos, Taos, in New Mexico.
Okay.
Taos. Tao.
Yeah. Towns.
What?
I don't know.
Your face. Toast? Toast? Anywho, that place. In the north central region of New Mexico and in Log, Scotland. Yard.
Nice.
What? Anyway. Okay. So there's this article I found in The Atlantic. So it was about this guy. He bought a brand new house. I don't know where. Germany, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So he bought this brand new house and he was living in it with his family. And so every night he would go out and start walking around the neighborhood. And so he's taking his nightly walk, and as night kind of starts to get like closer to dusk, he began hearing the hum. And then it like followed him inside. So then he started hearing it inside his house. And then I don't know what happened. He went crazy, I guess.
Probably. First he reported it.
Hello?
To the
I'm
authorities.
reporting this. Dad, you're talking on a pen.
Scotland Yard.
Where are you? But anyway, like, it's just interesting. That one struck me as interesting because it seemed to like follow him. It's not like he just heard it when I'm in this area outside, I hear it. It's like, no, once he started hearing it forever. So as I was listening to this, I was like afraid that I started hearing it. I'm like, oh God. Like I need one
don't
more.
let it come after me.
Like I need one more thing in my life to just jack me up. No, I do not. And then I read this thing about how experts say that your body doesn't adapt to noise, so that like, I don't know, I'm not going to get into like, what's
Science.
the study of the body?
Biology.
Anatomy or that.
Biology to save life. Never mind.
I mean, that's us too.
Forms.
But there have been large-scale studies that showed that if you hear a constant noise like that over time, the noise exposure can increase your risk of high blood pressure, coronary heart disease, heart attacks, strokes, dementia, diabetes, and depression.
Oh, great.
I can definitely tell you depression. I mean, because you'd be like, oh my God, stop. Why?
Right.
But I bet your sleep would be, interrupted. So
Yeah, which can also, then your lack of sleep would lead to some of those other things.
Absolutely. And then it talked in this article too, it talked about how like children especially have stress hormones and like child's behaviors begin getting worse in this 1967 study that even like gentle white noise caused children to become like, really disruptive in class and stuff. And I was like, oh, great. Because my kids have like a white noise machine every single night. And when they sleep, they're fine. So that's call them BS.
Fine. Yeah. They're not going to disrupt any class for
No, they're totally great. Okay. The time has come.
Oh, God.
So get your glasses on. Do we need light?
Got to check. I think I brought my light this week.
Nice.
Maybe.
So
don't get too excited. I don't know for sure. I know I charged it. Oh, there it is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just give a little explanation here. So as I was just desperately searching for more information, I of course had to go on my best friend, the front page of the internet, Reddit.com, which is the bomb.
You know it.
I just did a search for posts that say the hum, and I came to the subreddit occult.
Awesome.
Oh, just wait.
Sounds amazing.
So, I'm going to circle the ones.
Do we only have one script to share?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You know how this goes. I had to. Yeah, anyway, I'll tell you after off the air.
Okay.
So.
Probably should have circled stuff in advance.
Probably should have. I'm really not prepared today, guys. Anyway, we'll just make it do.
Okay.
Here we go. So this is user 369. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Something.
Anyone else hearing the hum? I'm going to do a voice. There's a low vibrational sound I've been hearing ever since I started meditating and questioning the nature of life for myself.
You sound like the oh my god girl.
Oh my god.
Yes.
The best way I can describe it is it's like a continuous metallic hum, and it feels like it's coming from my left ear. It gets prominent at night. There's a time it got so loud I would mess with my sleep. During this period, I would hear more strange sounds, whose closest equivalent I found is...
Speech impediments getting worse. It's right before my very eyes.
It's the sounds of planets on NASA. On YouTube from NASA. I'm hearing planets, okay? I know tinnitus is a possibility. I just find it strange that this started with my awakening. Any light shed on this will be greatly appreciated. Here you come to shed some light.
Oh my God.
Here you are, shedding light.
So this is me shedding
is you.
light?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I'm responding to your post. Okay. Yes, actually. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've heard it described as expanding one's aura. I'd recommend getting into astral work. The humming often precedes it. I don't know what that character was. It started out kind of female-ish and then became a full-blown man.
Wow, okay. How does one get into astral work? And how do you handle the risk of doing Sith or dealing with an entity that may mess you up forever?
Now where are we? Am I the same person responding?
Yes.
Oh God, what voice was I? You deal with it. To learn how to bilocate. It's basically visualizing your energy body. This person doesn't understand grammar. Don't worry. You will see the entity as well, so you can fight with it. It's basically a fight of energy bodies. You don't have to, though, but just seeing it explode. You usually don't see your energy body in meditation if you have visions, because it's mostly first-person point of view. Okay, my character is one of those people who wants to sound like they're an expert on something, and they have no clue what they're talking about, and they're making up everything, including the words, as they go along.
That's not how meditation works.
No. There's a good chapter on tactical imagimiming.
What?
Imagimiming? Is that did my character misspell something? In the book Astral Dynamics by Robert Bruce, I would advise to read it on Biblio Eucalyptus website. Not what that says. Eucalyptus. It's not eucalyptus, but that's not a word. I can throw words in there too. My character.
Yeah.
Just so you know, astral projection and meditation is the same. You can see stuff while you meditate as well, but in sleep it's more real. Some people even pass out from meditation into the projected double. It's the same.
What?
It's the same how CIA works with remote viewing.
They get real crazy, right? Yeah. It's great. Oh. Who's this person?
Are we new characters?
Here's another new person.
Good, because that was hurting my throat.
Good. This is Borealis. I've had a similar experience over the past month with high-pitched ringing in my ears to the point some days where I literally start to lose hearing. Usually goes away by the next day, but comes back periodically. Do you want to be the original person real quick?
Like a Southern Belle. Any theories on what it is?
I personally am in an apprenticeship for old Drudry.
For what? Do they play a didgeridoo?
I'm sorry, I'm going to be my band. I don't even know. This is ridiculous. I'm going to try that again. I personally am in an apprenticeship for old Drudry. There is something in this. I don't even have any word. There is something initiates, undergo, and called deitic or divine trials. Basically, it's a phase where initiates, they don't know how to talk, subconsciously become more tuned into our pantheon.
These people are just making up crap.
And select deities in our pantheon interact more with said initiate. Initiates often experience heightened awareness and sensitivity to energies and often see full embodiments of these said gods, whether that be in a dream, astral, or in the physical plane. From my personal experience, I know I have since begun these trials, so I immediately assumed that some energy flow I had come into contact with affected me, or simply my own energy's vibration was raising abruptly.
Your character's like morphed from a Southern belle to like a Cajun priestess.
I also considered a cleansing ritual I did for blame, which is also viable. They're like forgetting words. Shortly after I experienced these symptoms, I did begin to astral project on accident and rather easily. Be aware of this because I've had some frightening experiences. Overall, I think that you are simply becoming more attuned and sensitive to energy flows around you. It's also possible that you resolve some blockages or problems in your own meridians, chakras.
You drank smooth move tea. That's all you did. That's how you unblocked
got a good
it.
poop, okay? You may start notice energy moving through you with more ease than before. How do you know?
Smooth move. I'm telling you, works like a charm, people.
The ringing has grown to be less often than before, but since Sorry, I just burped Mountain Dew. But since then, I shock things. Sorry again. And people all the time, sometimes without knowing it. And like I said earlier, the astraling has been hard to control. I've also have noticed channeling when doing tarot readings for others has become easier, more clear as well for groundlings and other things. Okay, there's the original person. You don't have to read all this if it's stupid.
Thanks for sharing. Wait, I'm the original person? What was my voice?
Liz.
Thanks for sharing. For sure, I've heard enough weird happen. Because I drank smooth move tea.
And had a poopy.
Someday I woke up to a white, hazy energy vibe. These people are all high. Can we just come on?
But they're on Reddit, the subreddit occult. It's great. Go on there.
Hazy energy vibe approaching me. And when it entered,
Yours is getting sexual.
as it through my forehead, I felt my whole body tingle with energy running up and down. Still don't know what that was up to today.
What?
I don't know. We have to stop with this one. Is
it getting too weird?
I think so.
Yep.
Then we're going into like sex dreams and stuff. I think
That's just a sex dream. Anyway.
y'all check out Reddit sometime. Like don't just go to like their homepage. Go into the subreddits. You'll take a deep dive.
It's getting real dark.
And go down some rabbit holes you might not want to go down.
That's
just
true.
saying. And then you can like print them off and reenact them. You're welcome.
It's really enjoyable. I just quickly printed this, and yeah, it's just great.
We're going to get an Oscar someday. Can't wait.
Astral projecting.
They are astral projecting like nobody's business.
I mean, maybe they
Good
are.
job.
I don't know. They also talk about having familiars.
Oh, hey.
So, anyhow. All right, you all. Well, that's the hum.
The hum. So still
I don't know what it
is.
is. There are lots of theories that it's something medical inside your head that's causing it. The government, obviously.
For sure.
Aliens, obviously.
For
but nobody
sure.
knows. But for
the government and the aliens working together.
Conspiring together. And honestly, it really is affecting a lot of people. It's really kind of sad. So if it is something that's just like medically caused, I wish they'd figure out why.
Yeah,
These
please
poor
fix
people's
it.
sake, who are like, I can't sleep. So anyway.
Okay.
The end.
And there's no encore for
The
that
beginning.
one. Okay, so this week, bear with me, people.
Amy's turn. She's pulling something out of her.
Also took a Chris recommendation, which was a great recommendation. I have not checked out The Outsider yet on HBO. I need to do that. But that was where Chris he said there was a character on there, El Coco, and he would like to know more about that. Entity.
And that's what we do. Provide.
We do. Chris asks.
We deliver.
I do.
That's the day we got engaged.
I'm like, cool. Really interesting topic. So I bet I read a dozen articles on El Coco or Coco. But it was all the same information. So as you can see in my notebook here, I was able to get like about 2 pages down, but that was it. It was just kind of the same stuff over and over again. But El Coco is like in Latin America, Portugal, and Spain, their version of the Boogeyman. Oh. So I decided, why not do the Boogeyman from sea to shining. No, that's America. From
still America.
All
ocean
over
to
the
ocean.
Ocean to ocean.
Let's see.
And got the motion in the ocean.
Very sexual today, Amy.
Am. So, I'm going to be talking about the Boogeyman all over the world.
I love this.
And I just started highlighting it.
Very large font.
It all.
It's like the biggest font.
Well, that was just what it was set to on Wikipedia. So this is legit straight Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
That's not breaking any copyright rules because nobody owns it. I've contributed to Wikipedia, so...
Have you?
On our behalf, yes. I made a donation.
Oh, I thought you meant contributed like...
Oh, no, I haven't put typed words. I contributed money.
Oh, I thought you meant you were like...
Wikipedia.
I go on Wikipedia
so I own that. Basically, I am a stockholder and partial owner of this.
Wikipedia.
I'm like the 2 Toms on Vanderpump Rules who Lisa let them each invest like $50,000 in her multi-million-dollar bar. And they're like, I'm the owner. What I say goes. It's like, no, you're stopping.
No, you're not.
So I'm Tom-Tomming it up right here and saying I own Wikipedia.
You Tom the crap out of this.
So, the Boogeyman. It's spelled lots of ways.
Yes, it is.
Which is such a horrible name if you think about it.
Yeah,
but whatever.
Like boogers.
How do you make a Kleenex dance? You put a little boogie in it. You're welcome. There's the dad joke for the day. So it's spelled all sorts of different ways. As you can see, Boogeyman, Bogeyman, Bougie.
Bougie man.
That's the one that only carries an Hermes bag with it, I guess.
Bougie monster.
So bougie.
I like that a lot.
Suddenly not scary. I'm sure that's not how it's pronounced, but I'm saying it.
Yeah, bougie monster.
Everyone, I'm sure, has heard of a boogeyman.
Yes.
It's a mythical creature used by adults to frighten children into good behavior.
It doesn't work for my kids.
No.
Just kidding. I don't do that. No. That would be mean.
I do. It doesn't. The boogeyman has no specific appearance, and conceptions vary drastically by household, culture, but it's commonly depicted as masculine or androgynous.
Okay.
Way to go, boogeyman.
Yeah.
It's a monster that punishes children. The boogeyman or a somewhat related creature can be found in every culture.
Interesting.
And it's used for scaring children. This is repeating itself over and over again.
We just want children to behave. Jeez.
Yes. So let's talk about where did it all begin?
Yes, let's do.
So the word boogie that was real funny. Is derived from the Middle English boggy, I don't know, or buggy. Get my buggy. Which means something frightening or scarecrow. Okay.
Wow. Scarecrow?
Theories on its origin include a root meaning goat.
What?
Or goblin.
Oh.
So, just a little background on like
goblins are creepy.
If you're really into like knowing root words,
I'm really into
win the script spelling bee someday.
What's that called? Is the study of words?
Etymology?
Yes.
Is that what that is? Okay,
Thank you.
Thanks.
What?
So here we go. Shall we?
Bugaboo.
Shall we start our little
What does this say about
bugaboo? Hey, you're my bugaboo. Hey, boo.
Isn't that
or bugbear?
Wasn't that a song by Destiny's Child?
Yes, I think so. Come on, Beyonce.
Get me.
You didn't even
get at me. What am I saying? I'm losing my mind.
Where am I going, Wikipedia? Where are you going, Wikipedia?
Wikipedia, what direction are you going in?
So, in Southeast Asia, the term is popularly supposed to refer to Bugis or Buginese. Pirates who are ruthless seafarers of southern Sulawesi, Indonesia's third I know I didn't say that right. Indonesia's third largest island. These pirates often plagued early English and Dutch trading ships of the British East India Company and Dutch East India Company.
British and Dutch companies.
It's popularly believed that this resulted in the European sailors bringing their fear of the boogeyman back to their home country. So it really is steeped in actual events that happen.
Of those mean pirates.
Yes. Arr. I just picture Johnny Depp.
I know, right?
That's not scary.
That's the only pirate I ever think of.
While the description of the boogeyman differs on a cultural level, there are often shared similarities to the creatures. Many of the boogeymen are depicted as having claws, talons, and sharp teeth. Along with that, the majority of boogeymen are of the spirit variety.
What?
While the minority are demons, witches, and other legendary characters. So I guess that probably people explain it more. Well, they're able to just show up out of nowhere and come get you because they're a spirit.
Yeah. What is the guy on... Isn't there a boogeyman on Nightmare Before Christmas? What's that big, like, oogie boogie?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Is he? Because I always think of it as, like, blobby. Why do I think that? I don't know. Go on. I'm sorry.
Very doughboy.
Right.
Don't apologize.
Blobby guy.
Some are even described to have certain animal features such as horns, hooves, and bug-like appearances.
Oh, that's unexpected.
Its eyes are just staring at me so intensely.
Horns and hooves, that's expected. Bug-like?
Yeah. No.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Eek. Especially if it has the horns and hooves to go along with it.
Too many animals.
When looking at personality traits, so someone has actually, I guess, really broken this down. Sigmund Freud says,
"Why are you like this, boogeyman?
Do you have daddy issues?"
Right.
They're most easily divided into 3 categories.
Okay.
The kind that punishes misbehaved children.
Okay.
The kind that are prone to violence. Or the kind that protect the innocent. So that's I've never heard of a boogeyman who protects the innocent.
That goes against everything.
But I guess that those are definitely different personality traits.
True.
So, whatever. Maybe there are some good ones.
Maybe so.
They all relate in the same way, being that they all exist to teach young children lessons, which is such a recurring theme.
God, can parents just teach lessons? Jeez.
Just use time out. For real. That scared the crap out of my kids, having to sit in a chair in a corner and not play with any toys.
Right.
That's the real nightmare for children, people.
Not this.
No.
Bug, man.
No. The large majority of boogeymen are there to just frighten children with punishments and not actually inflict much damage. The more vicious boogeyman, though, is said to steal children at night and even eat them.
Oh, shoot.
So the really great parents go with that version.
Oh, my God. Really scaring your children. That's great.
The last category is the boogeyman who protect children and only punish those guilty, regardless of age. So...
Okay.
You
deserve it.
You do. You had it
regardless
coming.
of age. Baby who keeps crying. Yes. Jeez. Obviously, I don't really think that.
Once you do, I don't know. Help them open a jar. That's difficult. They had it coming. Freaking psoriatic arthritis. I don't know.
What are you
talking about? I don't know. Cyndi Lauper does a commercial for something. She has psoriasis. Fun fact, everybody.
God, Cyndi Lauper.
Girls just want to have fun.
Psoriasis of the liver.
No, that's cirrhosis. Oh. Psoriasis is a skin disorder. You weirdo. Cyndi Lauper is not an alcoholic. I don't know. She might have cirrhosis of the liver, too. I don't know.
I mean, but where is her life taking her where she's... Does she sing Girls Just Want to Have Fun on that commercial?
No.
God. Get this cream.
She's just there to talk about. Actually, I think it's an injection. Which sounds real extreme.
But hey, maybe you're
can't I just rub some oatmeal on it or something?
Just like
oatmeal.
Quaker.
The real
but brown sugar kind.
The way nature just brings us all that we really need to survive. Oatmeal. Jumping back in.
Yep.
Because of such a global impact, it makes it difficult to find where the actual legends began.
Yeah, I can see that.
We just don't know because it's so way back. The first reference to a boogeyman would be considered the hobgoblins, described in England in the 1500s. Many believed that they were made to torment humans. While some only played simple pranks, others were more foul in nature.
Creepy.
So let's talk about now the different boogeymen from around the world, shall we?
This one seems creepy.
Bachelor number 1, Sackman.
No freaking thank you. Sackman? The hell? What?
I'm just thinking of testicles.
Just a couple of nuts in a sack.
Those things that people hang on the back of their trucks.
So gross. Whole body is that.
Yes,
like,
that's Sackman.
with legs.
And an eyeball on each ball. Each ball is an eyeball.
Oh my God, walking testicles. That is so disturbing.
I know I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if my parents told me that was coming to get
These
me.
walking testicles. They kind of smell a little weird.
Oh, wait. If I did just turn the page, this all would be clarified.
Well, I think
and my
I know.
brain wouldn't have
He
went
looks
there.
like this, probably.
Yeah. It's Krampus, basically.
Sackman.
So-
Smelly balls. Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
God. Sackman.
That's the punishment. You have to sit underneath it and breathe deeply. That's what you get for pulling your sister's hair.
Oh, God. We're going to a really weird place with like...
Anyways, it's actually, he's a man with a sack on his back.
On his what?
On his back.
Why?
I don't know. Because he carries naughty children away in it. No, he puts the kids in it and takes
Oh, I thought he had a sack on his head.
like a brown paper bag.
Well, like this guy's got like a sack on his
I
head.
thought you meant he had something thrown over his back.
Sack man, I'm so ugly. I got a sack on my head. Don't look at me. Imagine that's what he says. Too.
Probably.
Don't look at me.
He's got 2 holes cut out for the eyes, and that's a...
Well, that's better than
sack
a
man.
couple of testicles.
For sure.
Jesus.
Either way.
Either way, it's
Terrifying.
smelly and weird.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like, take that off your head so I can put my bananas in there so they don't rot so quickly. Okay. So now let's move on to the actual inspiration for this
We're moving away from
amazing story.
Sackman so
Yeah,
quickly.
because the rest of it's just like
I'm just giving you a
I'm
hard
not even going to insult an entire culture by
yes.
trying to do that.
But now we're going on to El Coco, which is also Spanish.
But it's all written in English.
I know, I'm just giving
So
you hell.
back off.
El Coco.
Parlez-vous français?
What does cocoa mean? Coconut?
Well, I'm getting there.
Oh, sorry.
It's also El Cuco and Cacoy. I don't know.
Nope, but yes.
Sometimes called El Bolo.
Oh.
Isn't a bolo like a country western necktie? As portrayed on Hee Haw. I don't know where that would be. Or
Country western neckties.
do you remember when they used to have country line dancing at Hardee's on Thursday nights?
Yes.
That was amazing.
Oh, God. Where do we live? We should move.
Probably.
We should move away. We should move somewhere else.
To Maryland, where all the cool people
Let's
are.
Let's go to Baltimore.
Oh, God, now to
that
the plumber
Target.
is freaking out.
Sorry, Drew. We looked at your Instagram. We saw that you DJ'd at a Target. We're creepy.
That's so cool.
God.
Okay, so shall we get back to El Coco?
Yes, we shall.
So in Spain, now my throat hurts. Parents will sing lullabies or tell rhymes to children, warning them that if they do not sleep, El Coco will come
I
get
need
them.
to do that.
I think let me
this like La
refer to
Llorona?
my notes I started before I abandoned it. I think I wrote down some lyrics.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. I don't know if this is
You're going to have to sing that.
This is not from Spain, maybe, but whatever.
Well, you have Brazilian.
So the oldest known rhyme originated in the 17th century that said, "Sleep, child, sleep now. Elvis Coco will come and eat you."
Who is singing that to their kid? That is terrible.
17th century mothers.
Right?
Or handmaids. I don't know.
Right? That's
Whoever's
terrible.
taking care of them.
Can you imagine? You're just like, oh God, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. You're just like forcing your. Oh my God. What are we doing to
Here's the
children?
Brazilian lullaby.
Okay, great. Is this better?
Sleep, little baby. That cuckoo comes to get ya. Daddy went to work the farm and Mommy went to work. No, Daddy went to the farm and Mommy went to work.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
What
So
the hell?
Was that all I wrote?
We're not here to keep you safe.
That wasn't even worth referring to my notebook for.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, I knew I wrote down some lyrics.
Are you singing, sleep, little baby, a cuckoo gonna eat you up? So jacked up.
Oh, that was beautiful. Sounded just like something.
Chris, see, we
maybe
should be in your album.
the great Sarah McLachlan would cover. In the arms of El Coco.
He will eat you up.
Coconuts received the...
What?
What's
are you
happening?
talking about? Huh?
I don't know.
Coconuts will receive.
That's like the first
There's
word
a
of the
period.
sentence. Darn it, Wikipedia, you've let me down. Well, I think it has something to do with why it's called El Coco.
Yeah, surely.
Because in Spanish, coconuts are cocoa.
Oh.
And so it received the name El Coco, but it's all coming together now, because of the hairy brown face,
Oh, God.
like on a coconut shell.
So El Coco has a hairy brown face.
Gross.
That's kind of...
Especially if it is a sack.
Oh, God.
Get a Brazilian wax.
Yeah, and why is your face so hairy, like, all over?
Latin America also has El Coco, although
Okay.
its folklore is usually quite different, commonly mixed with native beliefs, and because of cultural context, sometimes more related to the boogeyman of the United States. However, the term El Coco, I've now named it Al. You can be my bodyguard. I can be... No?
No.
You don't know any Paul Simon?
I don't even know who Paul Simon is.
That was an exasperated sigh.
It
everyone.
was.
I don't
Sorry.
know how I go on.
With your life or our friendship.
All of the above.
Sorry to let you down again.
This isn't even important. Why did I highlight it? I got really crazy with my highlighter.
Yeah, it's wild. Highlighting.
El Cacoy. What country am I in now? Listen, come on this wild magic carpet ride with me, everybody. Somewhere it's referred to as El Cacoy. And it's portrayed as an evil monster that hides under children's beds at night and
No.
kidnaps or eats the child that doesn't obey its parents or go to sleep when it's told to. Great.
God. Although I will say I've been to that place in parenting.
Yeah, but well, they're never gonna sleep though. If you tell them it's under their
that's
bed,
true. You
I
gotta be
wonder
safe.
If that's why we
be
now have
safe.
like the classic monster under my bed.
Absolutely. And in your closet and wherever else.
And
Yep.
Monsters Inc. Looking at you.
That's a great movie.
That is
though.
an amazing movie. However, the Spanish American boogeyman does not resemble the shapeless or hairy monster of Spain,
Or the testicles.
said this guy. I don't know why.
Manual.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Lin-Manuel. Ooh, did you see they're making a movie out of Hamilton?
No, but that'd be
Sidebar.
nice since I
Can't
haven't
wait.
seen Hamilton. Have you?
No.
No, because
No, it's coming to the Fox, but they're like crazy expensive tickets. So forget that craziness.
Yeah, we'll just see the movie.
I'll just that's what I told Keaton because she wanted to go. I'm like, nope, she has such expensive taste.
Gosh, she's like a woman of leisure.
Yes. So he says somewhere, wherever El Cacoy comes from, maybe Spain, I don't know. It's a small.
Doesn't matter.
No,
It's fine.
it's a small humanoid with glowing red eyes that hides in closets or under the bed.
Ew.
Some lure him as a kid who was the victim of violence, and now he's alive, but he's not,
What?
said Manuel, citing Xavier Gaza's 2004 book Creepy Creatures and Other Cacoys. I don't know how else to say that. That's fun. Okay? Leave me alone.
No, it's great. I just love the title of that book. Creepy Creatures and Other Cacoys.
I'm sure that's exactly how he promotes it as well. Come to Barnes & Noble for my signing. Cacoy! Cacoy! In Brazil, folklore Oh, in Brazil folklore. I never know how to phrase
You're just
anything.
putting commas everywhere. That's great.
I love punctuation. It's my jam.
It's a passion.
It is.
Passion. You should have been an
Colons
editor.
all over the place.
And semicolons.
You know it. So in Brazil, there's a similar character called Cuca. But it's depicted as a female humanoid alligator with a...
What?
Or an old lady with a sack. Wow! This just took a turn.
Whoa! Old lady with a sack, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and this is great. There's a famous lullaby sung by the parents of Brazil to their children that says the cuca will come get them and make a soup or a soap out of them if they don't go to sleep.
What?
And then in Central and Eastern Mediterranean Arabic countries, children who misbehaved are threatened with a creature known as the baba. I don't know. Oh, God. Have you been watching this season of Schitt's Creek?
No, I'm so behind.
Or maybe it wasn't even on this season, but Moira always calls babies babe.
God, I love
There's a babe
Moira.
over there. Where's your babe? Where does babe sleep?
God, I love Moira.
I do too.
Moira.
I'm so sad it's the last
Me
season.
too. Ew, David. What a great show.
It is so great. Did you know that the character that plays Alexi now, she's always doing her hand motion gestures?
Who? Oh, yeah,
Alexa
yeah.
Rose?
Yeah.
She got that by watching like video clips of like Kardashian stuff and how they hold their handbags. And that's why she does
That's
this
so
stuff with
good,
her hands.
though.
Isn't that funny?
She's funny.
She was almost homeless when she got that role. Fun fact. I don't know. I might be making that up, but I feel like I read it somewhere. Maybe.
Thank you, Dan
I don't know
and
what
Eugene
country I'm
Levy.
in. I'm all over the place.
Well, hold on. You said Romania here.
Well, they're... Yeah, but... We're just going to skip that.
Go to
That
Italy.
seems racist. In Italy, he's portrayed as a tall man wearing a heavy black coat with a black hood or a hat which hides his face.
See, that's kind of what I think when I think
That's the
Boogeyman.
scariest. That's what
Yeah.
I think when I think Jack the Ripper.
I mean, that too.
Oh, this is great. Sometimes parents will knock loudly under the table,
Oh, God.
pretending someone's knocking at the door and say something like, "Here comes Lumero Nero. He must know there's a child here who doesn't want to drink his soup." Why are they making their kids drink their soup?
Yeah, get a spoon.
Yeah. Jeez. Anyways. Maybe this is back in the olden days before they had spoons.
Why
I
are
don't know.
we...
Yeah.
I guess they just had no other skills in order to make kids listen.
There's also a nursery rhyme in Italy that goes, "Nana, nana, nana, oh, questo bimbo, acilodo, ladaro, alumbo, diro."
Did you just say do the limbo?
In utero, I don't know. What
In
else this is. Intero. Translation, maybe I should have just hopped to that.
No, it's great.
Lullaby, lulla-o. That doesn't make sense
Nope,
either.
not at all.
Who do I give this child to?
What?
I will give him to the boogeyman, who's going to keep him for a whole year.
What?
That's a terrible nursery rhyme.
Doesn't even
What about
rhyme.
Mary had a little lamb?
That literally doesn't even rhyme. Start there. What the hell?
And so apparently to them, the boogeyman takes...
The kid for a year.
It doesn't
What?
eat the kids, but it takes
brings
it
them
away
back.
to a mysterious and frightening place for your... I'd rather be eaten, I
no
think.
boogeyman's doing that. Because once I get that kid
That's
back,
free
they're like,
daycare.
Right.
First
they're
of
gonna be
all,
like, God,
everybody be
these kids are
taking them out."
annoying. Oh, boogeyman took my kid for a year.
Yeah.
And I need a vacation.
The boogeyman be like, "Can I have a Subway gift card or something?"
Right, are you
Am I
gonna pay
trouble?
me
This
for
was
this?
ridiculous. I don't know where I'm going. I just started highlighting crap, and I don't even know why.
You're
so
killing it,
Hang in
Amy.
there. How
You're
are
good.
we?
We're good.
Okay. In Germanic folklore, there are dozens of different figures that correspond to the boogeyman. They have various appearances. They can be a gnome.
Oh,
which is
God, no.
Great.
A gnome is so
Just
tiny.
a man.
What?
And, no, that's called a predator. Stop. People
called
in
a-
German.
right.
Or Germany. Germany's a place. Whatever. Oh, I just remembered something I said last week that was incorrect. I said asylum was a verb. When people seek asylum. No, the seek is the verb. Asylum would be a noun. It's something they want to get. That just came to me.
Oh, yeah, because we say asylum seeker,
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
It can be an animal, monster, ghost, or devil. And sometimes it's said to appear at very specific places, like forests, water bodies, cliffs, cornfields, or vineyards. Great. Stay away from those places if you're in Germany.
They like wine.
They go by many different names, just depending on the region that you're in. And possibly it's related to the boogeyman is the Buttsman. Which can be of gnome-like or other demonic or ghostly appearance.
He likes
You're calling him
butts.
Buttsman. I like big
Butts and I cannot lie.
That's
not even scary.
No, that's
You just imagine
your name's Buttsman.
he just has a giant butt. It's just so big.
Oh god, it's just Kim
Gigantic
Kardashian
Giant butt.
coming after your children with her homemade soap.
Made out of your children.
In Afghanistan, the Madar-e-Al, no, I'm saying that wrong, is a nocturnal hag.
Oh gosh.
I am a daylight hag, just so we know. I don't know what's the opposite of nocturnal. I am a eternal nag. I don't know. Hag. Hag. Nag? I'm a hag that nags, okay? See, listen.
James Christopher.
Wherever that was. Italy, that's a rhyme. I'm a hag that nags. See, that's how you rhyme. Not this mess of a nursery rhyme you came up with about turning kids into
I like how Buttsman's just really big here on your paper, too. We didn't even notice that.
I don't read the headings. Who are we kidding?
No.
I get straight in here and
Yes,
don't even
we do.
know what I'm doing.
We get in there with the hags.
So anyways, that hag, kills infants in their cribs. That's a step too far.
That's too far.
And invoked to frighten children into obedience.
What?
Burning the seeds of the wild rue.
What?
And fumigating the area around the baby will offer protection against her. So clearly they actually believe this happens.
Yeah, and they have plans to keep her away.
In Albania, the Bubba? I don't know. Bubba?
Booby?
Booba? I would say Booba because there's only one B after the U.
Booba.
Which would make the U long. I know
You
all the
know
phonics rules,
so
everyone.
much about phonics. Go that booba.
Mothers would tell their children to be quiet or Booba would get them. At the end. The Gogol is a terrible giant that frightens children into being good. Oh, these are all in Albania. In Belize, Tatadunda. No, not right. Is a mythical goblin described as being of small stature with a beard, wrinkles, backward feet, a large brimmed hat, and lacking thumbs. It's very descriptive. It has no thumbs. If you have no thumbs, you can't do a lot. Anything. You're Tatadunda.
You're done.
It's the
Backward feet. They can't even walk. It can't walk very well.
Oh, but it's a protector of forests and animals. And was used to scare children from going out to play at night or going into the jungle.
Well, I mean, I would want to scare my children from going into the jungle, too, if I lived in Belize. There are anacondas.
Tatadunda, doing good. Minus
what it's doing to
thumbs.
kids. Yeah.
In Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Serbia, and Macedonia, the boogeyman is called Baba Roga. Baba meaning old woman, and Rogovi meaning horns, literally meaning old woman with horns.
Oh, snap.
Thank you for putting that together for me.
That
Wikipedia.
sounds scary, though, doesn't it?
The details vary from household to household, but in one version, Baba Roga takes children, puts them in a sack, and then, when it comes to its cave, eats them. In another version, it takes children and pulls them up through tiny holes in the ceiling.
What?
Well, that's disturbing.
And for what purpose? And then puts them back?
I don't know.
Why? Yeah, you made it back. Like, why?
It's like the tube at the bank where you send your check through.
Why?
That's what she does with children.
It's very weird.
Okay, I don't know where I am.
You have so many pages. Page 2 of 822.
Well, that 22 is like all the citations, so I didn't do those.
We're at 70 minutes.
Okay.
You're good.
So in Egypt, there's the I don't even know. Regal Maskluka. which translates to the man with burnt skinned legs.
Oh, God. Burnt or skinned leg? Oh, no.
Well, he's going to just be
just injured.
angry.
That's just an injured guy. Will someone help him? He was in a house fire.
Gauze and some Neosporin.
Take that guy to the burn unit. The burned skinned unit. Dude.
He's a monster that got burnt when he was a child because he didn't listen to his parents.
Oh, no.
So now he grabs naughty children to cook and eat them. So he's Freddy Krueger, basically.
Food? These monsters need like a grocery store.
Yes. He needs an Aldi in his neighborhood.
Right. What in the world?
In England, specifically East Yorkshire, children were warned if they stole from orchards, they might be eaten by a goblin or demon called Odgogi. Well, they're stealing from an orchard. Let them eat the freaking apple. They're hungry.
Yeah.
And then just regular Yorkshire. I don't know how England works. I don't know how anything works.
Central.
I don't even know how the county I live in works. You can't expect me to know things across the pond.
No.
Children are warned if they're naughty, the great black bird will come and carry them away. I don't even know what these lines mean. I don't know if he's crossing it out or just highlighting it all. I don't know. My notes
Your highlighting got really willy-nilly.
It did.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Let's go on this journey, people, shall we? I don't know if I'm meant to read this or not. In Devon, I think we're still in England.
Yeah.
Local variations of Spring Hill Jack.
What?
Included a boogeyman that danced in the road and leapt over hedges with gracious of ease.
God, no.
Well, he sounds like a good time.
He's jolly.
He sounds like a minstrel.
A what?
Minstrels. Weren't there's like
Like a cycle?
No! Back in the day.
Minstrel?
Didn't the minstrels, didn't they like entertain
Why does
people?
that sound just like menstrual?
Because it sounds like it. You're welcome.
A bucket of knowledge.
It's endless. Just throw something at me. I can fire back. I should be on Jeopardy.
Is it really pronounced minstrel?
There was like that.
No,
was
I know.
thing.
It's M-I-N-stroll. I know.
S-T-R-A-L.
Yeah.
I think.
But okay, I'm sorry. God.
The gooseberry wife was said to guard gooseberry bushes on the Isle of Wight and took the form of a large hairy caterpillar. I don't even know what's happening now.
Large hairy caterpillar?
That means it's going to be a cold winter. Has nothing to do with the boogeyman. No. Churn Milk Peg, that's her name. What? In West Yorkshire was a female goblin who guarded nut thickets.
Nut thickets, huh? That's great.
I don't know why that's funny.
Because it's funny. We talked about ball sacks for an hour.
They could be harvested. It would always be, she's always seen smoking a pipe. I don't know why that's funny.
Hold on, say that again. She's in the nut thicket smoking a pipe. Oh my God. Well, women's
Melch Dick was her.
What? Stop it. You're making this up.
No.
Melch Dick?
Melch Dick, and it's a proper noun because they're both capitalized.
So that means it's a proper noun. Amy, it's killing. Oh my God.
That's her male counterpart. And he does
what does that mean?
He does the same job as her.
Performs the same function.
Tom Dawkin had iron teeth that he used to devour bad children.
Oh my God.
Black Ada. I can't do this. I should have read these down.
No, it's so funny. So you can't read it ahead of time. It makes it better. Black Anus?
Black Anus was a hag with a blue face and iron claws who lived in a cave. She ventured forth at night in search of children to devour. Oh my God. What a terrible name.
Yeah, for sure.
You can have that bleached nowadays, just saying.
Oh, God.
Grindylow, Ginny Green Teeth, and Nellie Long Arms.
What?
These like Harry Potter characters.
The English really they don't have it together. Nellie Long Arms. They're really not very creative. Green
Just like,
Teeth.
yeah, we're gonna give her long arms. Hey, let's make that her name.
Jenny Green Teeth.
I don't know what Grindylow. Shorty got low. I don't know what she's doing. They were grotesque hags who lived in ponds and rivers.
What's up with that?
And they drag children beneath the water if they get too close.
My God.
Peg Powler is a hag who inhabits the River Tees.
There's a lot of hags in
There's
England.
so many hags. Other nursery boogies include... Oh, now they're referring to them as boogies.
Not hags. Boogies.
Boogie
Booshies.
woogie boogie boing open bean. Include the mum poker. Now that just... No, that's just Dad when he's had a few Jiminy at the pub. Tanker a bogus who drags children to deep dark pit.
What?
And Tom Poker,
What is it, the poker crap?
who lives in dark closets and holes under the stairs.
Tom Poker.
Tom Poker, you're a creep. Just saying.
Looking at my skirt.
In Hungary, the Hungarian equivalent of the boogeyman is the Mew Mew. No, that's a big dress. I don't know what's happening. And he has a sack. All these men have sacks.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my God, what is happening? There's a third creature called Ressapazu Bagoli, which literally means copper penis owl. And it's a giant owl with a copper penis. How does it fly?
And why? How big are we talking?
Wikipedia, can I just say, you did not disappoint this week.
Wikipedia.
Thank you.
Really? Oh, man.
Do I even keep going or should I
We're
wrap
at
it up?
77.
In Indonesia, wee wee gumble. No, I have to keep going. This just keeps getting better and better.
Wee gumble.
Gumble.
Oh, my God.
Is a ghost that kidnaps children mistreated by their parents. She keeps the children in her nest atop of
Oh,
an
my God.
piñata tree, palm tree, and does not harm them. She takes care of the children as a grandmother until the parents become aware of what they've done.
What?
If the parents decide to mend their ways and truly want their children back, Wee Wee Gomble will return them unharmed.
So what
So
is
there's a punishment to Wee Wee Gomble is family services, right?
Yes. With a nest.
Yes. Thank you, Wee Wee. We need more Wee Wees in the world.
We do. Amy's wiping her nose with toilet paper.
That's all I got, man.
We're so classy.
In Luxembourg, you have Debo.
What?
Isn't that the band that's saying, whip it good? That was Devo.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
The evil uncle? Ew, that's like your creepy uncle.
yeah.
Who...
Again, we need family services to step in here too, please.
Oh my God.
Oh,
yikes.
many of their variations of the boogeyman may be the result of its strong cultural attachment to its neighbor countries due to the country's small size.
Sorry, Luxembourg.
Other countries shaming them, their size.
Ew, your country's so small.
The Croppin' Man lives in the sewerage.
What?
Does that mean sewage?
It's Luxembourgian for sewage.
And uses his hook to catch children by the nose if they stand too close to a storm drain.
What? Oh, God, it's Pennywise.
So parents warn their naughty children.
Get your nose out of the storm drain.
Debo will
sewerage.
come take you away.
And while they sing Whip It Good.
In Malta, there's Caca or Gaga. Is that like Papa or Mama? Caca or Gaga. It's a gray, slimy creature that
Ew.
roams the streets at night, and it can smell a person's guilt.
What?
And enter their homes through cracks and fissures.
Oh, God.
Fix your house. Why does it have cracks and fissures? By extending and contracting its snail-like body. Once inside the rooms, it will flash them a ghastly grin with its huge toothless mouth, scaring them witless.
Oh my God, I am that. I'm a snail. I'm a caca.
I don't know which is female and which
Me
is
neither,
male.
but I'm just like a slimy snail
these are great.
body.
In Pakistan, the mama is a large ape-like creature that lives in the mountains and ventures forth to kidnap young girls. He will carry them back to his cave where he licks their palms and the soles of their feet, which makes them permanently unable to flee.
Oh, God!
So he has like super glue for saliva.
Ew, and that's so
Ew, don't lick my
creepy.
feet.
No.
Don't touch my feet.
I will kick you in your face.
I can't handle that. In Panama, I'm going to wrap it up, I promise, people. This has just been great. In Panama, children are warned that if they're naughty, la tu la veja. You didn't know I speak whatever.
Panamanian?
Pandemonium? No.
No.
Armageddon. There's some
What?
Def Leppard. Whitney.
I mean, I know who Def Leppard is. Is that the band with the guy with one arm as the drummer? Okay.
She was good job.
Thank you.
I've seen them twice in concert. They're great. Except they're not really because they're old now. Sorry.
It's really hard to drum with one arm, okay?
I have to speak the truth. Well, no, he's probably still the best member.
Oh.
She was a spirit. Actually,
did a lot of drugs.
I don't know if he may be dead. I don't know.
Oh, they've also probably done a lot of drugs.
So anyways, what's her face? Is a spirit who was cursed by God for drowning her child.
Oh,
La Llorona.
Yeah.
And transformed into a hideous monster with a pockmarked face. Bathsheba.
Yeah, trifling.
Long, bristly hair, clawed hands, a cat's body, and hooved feet.
What a cat's butt? But cats have kind of like a, sexy.
Well,
not sexy.
There ain't nothing
wrong.
sexy about her.
That's the wrong word. I'm not trying to call a cat sexy.
That's just weird.
I know. I'm so.
Was that it? I think that was.
Are you wrapping it up?
Wait. I should probably
You forgot the United States.
In the United States, the boogeyman may be called the Boogeyman.
Boogerman?
Booger monster in rural areas of American South.
That is really
That's so rude.
culturally insensitive.
Booger being the American English equivalent of British English boogie.
No, it's not. No, actually, it's not.
We speak English, so boogie is the English equivalent of boogie, not booger.
We're not ever. Maybe if you're real Southern, you say booger man. Like that,
Yeah.
but you're still saying boogie, but you just say
And
booger.
here in the good old US of A, it's used to keep kids from playing outside past dark or wandering off in the forest.
During the corn festival.
During the corn festival, young Cherokee males wear caricature masks, and they make fun of politicians.
Yeah.
I can support that.
Yep.
And frighten children into being good and shake their masks at young women and chase them around. Male participants in this booger dance. What?
Booger dance. Great.
I need you to come over to my house tonight, Peter. We have to rehearse for the booger dance.
Booger dance.
So they were referred to as the Boogermen. So whatever. And there's a corn stalker. That's cool.
Whew, I feel out of breath. Why do I feel like that?
I don't know.
We've been on a ride.
I think probably. What's our title this week?
Nut thickets.
Nut thickets. Perfect. Love it. I knew you wrote something down. I just didn't know what. Of course it is.
It just kind of wraps it all
It does.
up.
Nut thicket.
Yeah, nut thickets. So anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you so much. Please rate, review, and subscribe. We would love that. The recommendations on Facebook are awesome.
Yes.
Send us an email, please, onthehaunt@gmail.com.
Yes. Go to our Facebook and our Instagram
Yep.
on the haunt.
Twitter, we're on Haunt Podcast, so it's a little weird, but anyway, we're on there too. Check us out, follow us, share us with your friends. Please, please, please.
We still got stickers.
We have stickers.
There's a real good chance if you contact us, we're sending you one.
Yes, and on our Facebook page, we have a link still to our merch page.
Yes.
So head it up.
High quality stuff there.
Super high quality. I got the
promise.
baseball tee. It is so soft. Like, oh my God, I just want to wear it.
I just live in the hoodie.
Yeah.
And I'm belching Coke. I got the long sleeve tee too. It's amazing.
Yeah,
So
it's good. It's good high quality stuff. So hit it up. We would love you too. So thank you. Have a great week. Bye.
yeah. Chris, I hope you find the pickle. Pickleless cage.